All right, we're back for another Dirt Dudes UTV podcast, and today we're going to be talking about the new Polaris Ranger 1500, something new on the market. Polaris changing the game, and we're going to do a little comparison to the old style of Ranger, which they still sell that, by the way. They still have 1,000 Rangers, and we're going to take a little sneak peek at the Can-Am Defender, which there's like two of them that you could kind of compare this vehicle to. And just give our overall thoughts on it. It's something that we don't really use in our fleet, but it's a very common vehicle. I think they sell more like Rangers than probably anything else out of Polaris.
Yeah, 100%. And the new Polaris Ranger, the 1500 Extreme. Hey, man, I kind of like it to the side, bro. You're in here on my notes.
Sorry.
So the new Polaris Ranger, the 1500, it's extreme duty. We kind of looked some things over on this, and then we brought up the specs from the 23, and man, Polaris really upped their game for their utility line. So just gonna go over some things that we seen with it, kind of show you guys, and just kind of compare it to the last year's Ranger XP 1000 Premium, which was like their top of the line package of that year. But I will say this extreme duty, the 1500 ED. Just kidding.
It's XD, right?
Yeah, there's something you can take for that if you do. Anyways, like I said, they really upped their game. There's a lot of really cool things. When I was actually doing a little, just getting some keynotes on this car, I was actually super impressed with some of the stuff I was seeing on it. So I say let's jump right in on this Polaris Ranger and just kind of start breaking this car down for you guys.
Yeah, so one thing you can kind of notice right away with this Ranger is it's got like the same new North Star platform that they put on the Xpedition with the power windows, the HVAC, so AC, heat, the whole shebang. Just next level stuff right here. So I'm just going to bring up the trailer for it. We're just going to kind of watch it here for a second. So, as you can see, it's like cowboys. They love it.
Yeah.
If you're a hunter, you're going to like it also.
Yep. Just a true outdoorsman.
I do. I love the looks of what they're doing there. I mean, it looks tough. And the whole, like, enclosure system they're doing now is just next level. I mean, I've sat in an Xpedition with the full enclosure setup, and it's... wow, it feels legitimately like you're in a truck, and I would assume would be the same thing.
Yeah, so with this full enclosure kit and stuff, it's got better sealing, so, less water getting in on the rain, the heat, or, because now that these things they have AC, the heat, keeps all that stuff in the cab real nice. The other thing about this Ranger is it's the most spacious side-by-side that Polaris offers. So more space than the Xpedition, the General, anything like that. You get in, you have a ton of cab room, I suppose. So,
which is saying a lot because, I mean, the Xpedition, I mean, it felt pretty roomy in there, honestly, even for the back seat.
Oh, totally. I mean, all the utilities, in my opinion, have a crazy amount of room. I remember when I first sat in Carl's General.
Yeah.
I'm like, this thing is a Cadillac of side-by-sides. It was so comfortable. Just cargo space everywhere. The seats felt comfier. So
it's definitely a trail toter. It's very nice for if you're just cruising. I think the Xpedition is kind of like...
the one-up from the General?
It's a one-up from the Ranger. The General... might even be one up from the Xpedition. I don't know. We'll see.
Think so?
I don't know because it just seems like it's a really heavy vehicle.
The Xpedition?
Yeah, it's a really heavy vehicle. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't get too wild in an Xpedition North Star. I'll be pretty scared of messing that thing up.
I've seen the General get pretty wild.
Yeah,
Cody Batowski and the RBR ripping that General. Carl's General. I've seen those things go through some hell, man.
But like, so this Ranger 1500. So Polaris is pushing the limit again. They went over the 1,000 or 999 cc limit that they kind of all agreed on. Can-Am, you can see they stuck in with that whole thing with their new Maverick R. It's still a 1-liter engine.
Yep.
They
Staying below that 1,000
it.
cc's.
Yep, but it's a next level machine with the transmission.
Oh, totally.
So this is
really liking that.
It's a 3-cylinder, correct? This is a 3-cylinder engine.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Are you sure on that?
I don't know. That's not.
No, I'm pretty sure this is a 3-cylinder engine.
This I don't know. I do know it's obviously a 1500. I know that they jumped it up to 110 horsepower and 105 foot-pounds of torque.
And just so you know, it is a triple cylinder.
Is it triple?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You had me like totally. I'm positive.
Man, I honestly didn't. I had no clue if it was or not. Honestly.
Yeah. You had me going around there for a second. Yeah, it's the new triple cylinder. So
okay.
It's like Polaris now has their brand new engine that they're putting in the new 1000s, and then also the Xpedition. And now they got this, and then now they got the Pro R motor.
Got you.
And plus all the littler ones and stuff like that, 570s and stuff.
All right, so that's cool. So it's a triple. All right.
Yeah, it's a whole new setup. Though, as far as like the stats, also one of the big things that's going on for this vehicle, besides the bigger engine, the 1500, is it's steel belt driven. So it's no more whatever your normal belt. It's supposed to be, you don't have to service the dang thing.
No, it's the first of its kind with that steel belt driven. It's saying that belt is supposed to last up to 15,000 miles or plus. So
before any service
anything like that. The transmission itself, it's liquid cooled. It's completely 100% sealed. So no
oh my God, it has heated seats?
Yeah, heated seats. Oh, dude, the cab is nice, man. Like
what?
Yeah, we'll jump back into that cab. Like, it's the stuff that they add in this truck. Might as well be a truck. I mean, between the audio system, the AC, the heat, the heated seats, how much space is in there, the cab is just fully loaded for your everyday farmer, I guess.
Yeah.
Outdoorsman.
Because the towing capacity is 3,500 pounds, bed box capacity is 1,500 pounds.
Yep. So
cargo box is 50% larger than the last one. Really?
Yeah. So in the 23 model, the bed capacity was only 1,000 pounds. So they upped it up. They upped it another 500 pounds. The towing capacity on the 23, just the premium XP 1000 was 2,500. This towing capacity on the new Extreme Duty is 3,500. So they're really just, with that 1,500, that extra horsepower, you're able to just pull and do a lot more with it.
I kind of wish the Xpedition was steel belt driven.
Yeah, that's a good. Is it?
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not. It's belt driven.
Surprised that's not. Why wouldn't they? So, and with that,
I wonder if it's like you can't go crazy powerful with it, or maybe it's like because, it's still only 110 horse, and it's a 1,500 now.
Yeah. Well, they probably just give you a lot of that low,
it's a lot of torque.
Yeah, I was going to say that torque, 105 foot-pounds of torque. So you got a lot of that torque. You get a lot of that, I don't want to say monster truck, but
dang, that guy was horsing it. He just jumped it.
Yeah, so because it actually has 3 different modes in engine. So you can actually have, let me jump here in my nose here. Drive modes. So, 4 different drive modes. There's a comfort, a standard, a tow and haul, and a sport. So you want to just cruise around, want to check out the woods, boom. You want to just go into normal, there you go. You're going to pull your boat or some trees out of the woods or whatever, put her in tow haul. You want to kind of cook down the trail and get back to supper, dude, put her in sport.
Wow. So, this thing's pretty BA, to be honest. The more I'm looking at it here,
it's super BA, dude. Like when I was literally looking at this and then comparing it to the old one, I'm like, oh, dude, they seriously up their game on this new 1500. So back to the transmission though. The other thing that's really cool is it has a hill assist. So if you got some wood or you got some weight in the bed, you're going up a hill, or even if you're just dry, no weight, and you're going up the hill and you stop, everybody knows CVT, you start rolling backwards on the hill. This has hill assist. It'll actually stop you right where you're at on the hill. You will have no rollback. So that's pretty cool right there.
That's a really sweet thing to have.
Oh, 100%. Like imagine if you had some weight on where you're towing or something like that. Going uphill, you have to make a little bit of a stop. You don't have to rolling back, hurting the transmission. So they really built this thing tough to just accommodate for towing, hauling, and making this thing a workhorse. So that's pretty sweet right there.
So if you go onto Polaris's website, you can build one. So we're going to go with the Mac Daddy 4-door North Star Edition Ultimate Polaris Pursuit Camo. Do you know how much this thing is?
No.
How
Probably
much?
a lot of money.
How much do you think it is for this guy right here?
This guy right here.
No accessories on it. This is just
36.
$50,499.
What?
It's a lot.
What?
Yeah.
50,000?
And $500. It's a lot.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
How much can Bob's get you one for?
Yeah. Go to Bob's Cycle in Sydney, Ohio. I know you'll get it cheaper than that, but this is off the Polaris website.
Oh my God, 50 freaking thousand.
Now you want to see some of these bundles. So if you put the Hunt collection on it, that's another $6,000.
Shut up. That's ridiculous.
The Range collection's only $32.49.
Oh, that's not bad. I can do the Range collection. I can afford that one.
Oh, Farm collection though. What's the difference between a ranch and a farm? I guess a farm's like vegetables and stuff. Ranch is like horses.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. You hauling crops or you moving cattle?
Yeah.
Come on.
The farm one's $5,039.
Jeez, oh Pete's, dude. That's insane.
Let's make the most expensive one.
You know what? That's kind of crazy. Gosh. I love side-by-side.
Oh, remove all.
Oh, you can take the tires off and it hovers. Okay, that's 50,000 worth. That's cool. Hover mode. Right on.
Why? Yep. Polaris's website's glitching out. So you add that, the Hunt collection,
and it floats.
You don't have tires anymore.
You can only drive it on Wednesdays.
Now, now we're at 56,549.
That's insane. Sorry to say that, Polaris, but that's too much.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of money. That's $50,000. That's crazy.
It doesn't come with a windshield wiper washer kit? Yeah, it does.
It's freaking better.
Yeah, it comes with a horn kit. Do. Oh, wow. There is a lot of accessories, dude. Chainsaw mounts. All sorts of stuff. Bunch of different bumpers. Oh, hey, we got rims.
We're getting rims.
We're loaded up.
Right on.
I think it might just be the Elon Musk internet hurting a little bit.
He's getting tough. You got to do that hard reset, dude.
Yeah.
So, like, while he's kind of building this car up, a couple of the other things that they did different from the previous year. So, previous year, in the 23 Ranger XP 1000 Premium, you had 27-inch tires, Pro Armor, X-Terrains, 13 inches of ground clearance with about 11 inches of suspension travel. In the new one, you are actually getting 15 inches of ground clearance, so 2 more inches. 12 inches of suspension travel, so 1 more inch of suspension travel. And they're actually putting 30-inch Kenda tires on the new Extreme Duty. So bigger tires, more clearance, more suspension travel. I heard better brakes, a little bit heavier duty suspension. What are you laughing at over there?
I'm laughing because one of the things you can add is a trash can hauler.
Oh, what? That's hilarious, dude. You just hook right on up.
Oh, my God. You want a trash
Waste
can?
management?
Trash can hauler is $150.
Oh, hey.
Smoking deal, bro.
Not bad, dude.
Dude, this thing is
it looks bonkers.
Insane looking, bro.
Yeah, it looks like something you drive through Jurassic Park.
It does look like that.
Yeah. Like Jeff Goldblum's in the back of it, just, all hurt. Getting chased by a T-Rex.
Dude, can I put a plow on it?
I hope. For $50,000, this thing
oh my God,
dude.
Do
a lot.
Glacier Pro HD plow system. This thing's got to be just insane.
Yeah, how much is that, dude? It's not as bad as I thought.
For a total,
$2,000.
It's another $2,200.
That's actually not as bad as I thought for a plow system. I thought it was gonna be way more.
We're at 58,500 right now. So
keep building it, dude. Let's hit 65, can we?
I mean,
can we?
That's
hit
like
60
something thousand right there. Wheel and tires.
Yeah, let's get this thing crazy built. Dude.
I mean, it's kind of there. Ooh,
I mean, you're building, like I said, this is like a small house on wheels. I do really dig that cargo rack in the back.
Oh
though.
yeah, it looks.
That looks
BA.
Dude, that looks bad to the bone. That looks super sick.
All right, let's just leave it right here.
Damn.
Oh, no, we're going 32s, baby.
30s.
No, 32s.
What? I thought it was a 30s.
I just changed it.
Oh, are you sure? Go back up.
So for dang near it, like $60,000. I mean, you add your plow and everything, you're pushing like, man, just over 60 grand. Oh my God. It looks sweet though, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Especially with the trash can holder in the back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Like who would honestly, like, I mean, I guess if you have FU money, why not? But like if I watch somebody do that, right. I'd be like, did you build that?
Yeah.
Be like, no, Polaris makes it.
Yeah, no, I bought
the trash can holder.
The trash can holder.
It's like how long of a driveway you got, dude?
No kidding. Saving your build. I mean, that's a nasty looking unit, dude. Yeah. It is sick.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy looking. So basically like $60,000, you can have the ultimate Polaris Ranger XT 1500 North Star Edition. I mean, it's a wicked vehicle. I mean, I wish we could have one.
Yeah, me too. Well, hey, we got the next best thing coming, though. I mean,
that's true.
Honestly.
I would way rather have an Xpedition. That's more up our alley than what this thing provides. Real quick, I'm just going to go through one of these builds real quick. So this is a Ranger Crew XP 1000 North Star Edition Trail Boss. It was like the next best Ranger that isn't the 1500. Which I mean is
a crazy freaking price.
Yeah, I mean that is $37,899.
What?
Yeah, it's not cheap. Wow, the builds for it are a lot cheaper. The most expensive one is the Big Game Hunt Collection. We'll add that to it. And
what did it do? Just put a couple gun racks in it?
Man. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Look, it's got like a beacon light, and I think it put a gun
rack.
Yeah, those. I mean,
dude. What?
All right, let's get crazy. We'll add the rear winch. I'll add it all.
Put it on.
Crazy rear bumper. Sure, why not? Crazy front bumper.
Is that really what it says? Crazy?
No.
Oh, that's funny. I'm like, what? It don't look nowhere near as cool.
No,
as
it don't.
It's not even. It doesn't look nowhere cool.
It doesn't.
And it's like if you're already spending freaking. Okay, you know what? I lied because I came into that predicament, and I still went the cheaper way.
Mudguard, you got it.
Do they have a trash can roller?
I'm not seeing it.
That's the make or break for me, dude.
Yeah, they're really messing up right there.
Yeah, man. If you don't have that trash can roller.
Here we go. That's a pretty freaking built vehicle. Or built Ranger 1000 2024. Like the most ultimate edition you can get. Still has AC and heat. The whole shebang. Like all cargo racked up, kind of like the other one. And you're still spending $44,904.
Yeah, I mean, which is a significantly amount.
Yeah,
a significant amount. $16,000. Significant amount. I will say it's nowhere near as cool as the Extreme Duty, though.
No, it's not even close.
Man, it's not even close. Like you can see where the other 16,000 really comes into play. Like I mean, just even the body and everything itself, it just looks so much more. Extreme Duty.
Yeah, this thing, honestly, it looks ugly. The other one actually kind of looks cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this one kind of looks ugly. Like, I wouldn't want this.
No, I really...
But the other one, I would be like, yeah.
I would drive the hell out of the other one.
Yeah, dude. I for sure would.
And so, now looking at, like, the Can-Ams, like, so Can-Am has, for their 2024, maybe for all their years, I don't know. I've never really looked at their Can-Ams at all. So, something that's, like... close to it as their I guess it would be probably this guy right here, the Defender 6x6 limited. I mean, that's the most I guess you could go with that one instead of having 6x6, but I bet you the towing capacity is
I would say the Defender Pro. I mean, that 6x6, that's kind of in a class of its own. I mean,
I would assume. I bet you money you're going to need that to be even close to the same towing capacity as this 1500 and everything.
Curious on what the
This
towing
has the HVAC system, so heating and cooling and everything. 82 horsepower compared to 110.
No.
69 foot horsepower or 69 foot pounds of torque. It's a V twin, not a triple. The interior seems nice. 4,500 pound winch. Full skid plate, 3-position, full glass, tilt up windshield with wiper washer, rear glass, 7.6 digital display with keypad. So real similar features.
Whoa.
What?
So the Defender has a touchscreen?
Yeah, I was wondering that same
display,
thing.
no kidding.
I didn't notice it in the video. Did you?
No, I didn't.
You would think they would show the inside of it in one picture. So, I mean, the stats-wise, I mean...
stat-wise,
let's see here.
The Polaris blows it out of the water.
Engine, I mean, the Polaris has got a lot more power, a lot more torque, electronic hill descent control, it's got different modes like the Polaris does. I mean, price-wise, significantly less. That's for dang sure.
Yeah, for sure.
The shocks... Man, it's just I don't think you're just getting super spoiled when you look at that 1500 and then you start looking at anything else.
Yeah, right there. There's like cargo box capacity 1,000 pounds, tailgate load capacity 250 pounds,
towing capacity 3,000
pounds.
So
500 pounds off.
Which ain't but I mean it does have a whole nother axle. I don't know. It looks uglier than snot.
Oh yeah, it looks super ugly. I'm not a super big fan of the utilities. Like I like the Xpedition. I like the way it looks. I like
you can't even get that one with the back row, so you can't even like compare that to the 1500. Honestly,
no.
I mean, so like the next best thing would be this guy right here, this freaking Defender Max Limited, because that's the fully enclosed one. So you could have same seating position as the...
How much does that one start out at?
Oh, right here, Defender Max Lone Star Cab.
What's that?
Wonder why that one's that much more. Lone Star Cab.
Oh, 35. Okay.
So that's the most expensive one that I'm seeing on here. It's $35.99.
Right.
So 82 horsepower, 69 foot-pounds of torque. Same deal here. So the tires on the Defender, like one that's I think the Defender Max Lone Star Cab is probably the most similar to it, to a Ranger 1500, 30-inch, and that's the same as what these are.
Yeah. So the 1500 has 30-inch tires, Kenda tires.
Mm-hmm. Brakes. Let's see here. Let's compare some towing capacity stuff here.
So the 1500 beats the Defender. I mean, the towing capacity on the 1500 is 3,500 pounds. This is 2,500.
No, this one's 25.
That's what I'm saying. On the 1500,
sorry,
yeah. On the 1500 is 35. On the Defender, it's 25.
But if you got the 6x6, you could be at 3,000, but it's only a 3-person seat instead of 6. It looks ugly.
Yeah, and the looks, it doesn't look nowhere near as good.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, they really did a good job with this Ranger 1500. I mean, making it look sweet, the interior, the exterior, the transmission, the engine. I mean, they really kind of revamped this whole car. Even the charging system has a high capacity 140 amp charging system.
So it has an alternator.
So if you are wanting to put like lights on, rigids, kind of the video I saw, they had some spotlights. You know what I mean? They were out hunting, shining or whatever. Like
Polaris did on the Pro R, how they put the alternator on there.
So you could add a lot of lights.
Same on the Xpedition too. If you get the ADV version or whatever.
The other thing too is they have the Ride Command incorporated it, but the Ride Command Plus. Have you heard about that?
No, what the hell's that?
So Ride Command Plus, it links to your phone. So if you're having problems with your car and whatever, it brings it right up on your phone and you can log it through your phone. So that Xpedition, or I'm sorry, not the Xpedition.
The Ranger.
The Ranger comes with that Ride Command Plus.
Oh,
also.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
I saw
function.
that like on the thing for a second. It's like telling you last like maintenance and all that BS and stuff. So.
Logs, all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty cool. Also, too, they have the lock and ride. So that's the Polaris is like you could buy it right from Polaris, get their coolers, whatever kind of things, and it all just mounts right up. But they have the lock and ride max. So with this, as you've seen how we just built it, you could really just accessorize this car like crazy. And Polaris has all that lock and ride max for it to just pretty much customize this car to any need you want. If you're hunting or farming, if you're doing work, whatever.
I've become an advocate of just getting the Polaris products because they work so damn well. Like, it's so plug and play. It's too easy, man. Like, when it comes to a winch or anything like that. It's hard to stray away from it once you have it because it works really well.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, think about every time we install an aftermarket winch, pain in the butt. This doesn't line up. This don't look good. We're working on it for hours. Literally buy the Polaris, just lock and ride, and dude, it's like
it's next level.
It's all installed. Looks great. 15 minutes.
Like, it has all the little clips for your wires already perfectly on there. So it it goes right here.
I could have
on the
sworn,
frame.
what was it, Lucy? We literally just like put the bumper on. What was it?
No, it was a Pro R.
Was it the Pro R?
The Pro R is the first Polaris one I got.
Oh, okay.
Lucy has the Super ATV black
yeah. That's right.
That was the pain in the butt one.
That was the pain in the butt one. But even like the Pro R, it's like the bumper like hooked and held itself. So you can like put the bolts in.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it like literally hooked itself, and it's like, oh my god, you can put the bolts in. You can do it. It's a one-man job.
Yeah, the Polaris bumper, everything about that is really nice, and I'm sure Can-Am's very similar too. I mean,
yeah, totally. But, which Can-Am has Link. Which is pretty much the same thing as like a lock and ride.
Yeah.
So,
and I mean, so basically out of today, it's like we're comparing these utility vehicles. I mean, in my eyes, the Ranger 1500 is pretty next level type of machine.
Yeah.
When it comes to that niche of the side-by-side world, Can-Am's going to have to step up their game a little bit when it comes to that. It's like they came out with the rebuttable for the Pro R, the Maverick R, which is just a crazy looking vehicle, and I can't wait to see even more and more on that thing. And but as far as like the utility world, that was a big jump for Polaris.
Oh yeah,
I mean, they basically just said "F you." I'm not sticking to the 1,000 limit or anything like that.
Right. They just really suited for like what the work brings. I mean, when you're doing farm work, when you're doing ranching, wood, whatever, it's like you want that extra power.
Why even limit it in that world?
That's what I'm saying exactly. Why limit it in that world? It's like if you're hauling all that kind of stuff and you're towing and you want that power. You want the torque.
And getting rid of the belt and going to a steel belt
100%.
is like a big move because it's like that has to change the game for towing. Not slipping your belt and all that crap. I'm sure even though Ranger, I'm sure most people probably never blow a belt on one of those.
Totally.
But yeah, Polaris just elevating the level in this world. But I mean, they're pushing each other. Every Can-Am Polaris are both pushing each other. I really want to see a Maverick R in person. That's a big Can-Am thing for me. I just want to see that thing in person.
Me too. I'm not like I love Can-Am. I love the X3. Like I said, I'm loving the Can-Am platform. I'm not a super big fan of certain Can-Ams. Like I'm not a big fan of the 4-seat Can-Ams.
No, I think those things are hideous.
Yeah, pretty hideous. They're too long.
Your X3. I love the Maverick R.
Me too. I love my X3. I love the Maverick R. They're just fast. They handle great. The platform's awesome. They look awesome. Not a super big fan of the 4-seaters. Sorry.
Yeah, the limousines.
They're limousines, and I'm not a super big fan of their utility line. Not that they don't run great. Not that they don't work and they perform. The looks. You know what I mean? You got to have the looks.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what. And I've never been a big fan of the Ranger either. I was always like,
wow. No, me either.
I literally was...
Was that my cat?
That's your cat. Cat just turned off the light.
What the hell, Bob?
Bob, what are you doing down there? We'll let you out in a minute. You got to hang out for a minute. Anyways, I was never a big fan of the Ranger look either. I was always like, just buy a General.
Yeah,
it's the same thing, and it looks
Yep.
better, and it's more comfy. But I will say, that Ranger you just built right there,
that thing was pretty badass.
That was awesome. They really upped their game in the looks. The cool factor just went from here to right here.
True. If you had to choose, though, between like the most BA General, Xpedition, or Ranger.
Xpedition.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the most BA Xpedition, because that's what I like.
But it's not a work thing. Like that thing,
Exactly.
that Ranger straight up work.
That Ranger is a workhorse, and I'll probably never use it to its potential as a workhorse. Never. But I'll use the heck out of it. Yeah, I'll pretend. Yeah, be like,
I'll put a cowboy
I'll
hat
just
on.
drive up to somebody's house and be like, "You want me to tow this tree or something, dude?" Like,
I got a 20-pack in the back.
Exactly. Coors. Big shout out to those guys. No, but the cool factor went way up on that look, and but ultimately I would still take an Xpedition just because it suits us better.
Yeah, I would too. But yeah, that's a wrap.
And it's on its way here sooner or later. It's going to be here soon.
One of these days.
It's on its way.
Maybe something else too. Who knows? But yeah, that's a wrap. Let us know what you would rather have. Would you rather have an? I know that they all vary. That's a little different. Would you rather have an Xpedition, Ranger, or General? General, in my eyes, is kind of like getting beat out right now because of the whole Xpedition. I think that's kind of. I feel like it's going to maybe put a damper on their sales, but who knows? I'm sure price point wise, it's way more accessible.
Yep.
But I'm just excited for AC and heat.
Yeah, no kid, especially coming. I hate to say it.
Right from the factory.
Right from the factory, but also leading up to where we're heading right now for winter.
But it's not. We're not going to talk about that. We're talking about all the cool things we got coming up, like UTV Takeover in Sand Hollow, October. Be there, be square. You want to come out, hang out with the dudes? We're going to be there. We're going to be having a good time.
Yep.
We'll be participating in events. We'll be there the entire event.
Yeah, 4-day event, October
18th
to the 22nd. Yep, we'll be there. So make sure you guys are out there. Hurricane, St. George area, Utah, Sand Hollow.
Technically Sand Hollow.
Technically Sand Hollow. I'm pretty sure it's St. George Hurricane, but that's okay.
And then following up that, we'll also be participating in Camp Razor. So if you guys are going to be out there, we'd love to hang out with you guys.
Totally.
Come and rip with the dudes and party, because we're going to be having a good time at night. And then also appreciate all you guys for your support. DirtDudesUTV.com for buying the Aftermarket Assassin parts. Sandcraft, go get yourself some paddle tires. You guys have been scooping those up lately. Appreciate that. And then also all the goodies from Aftermarket Assassins. I'm pretty sure that new Aftermarket Assassins pipe's got to be on there pretty soon, or not. The one coming out the back, which, by the way, guys, you just use your stock tip. We didn't clarify that in the video. That was kind of my fault.
Yeah, we went wild.
So if you really, it could be even quieter, plus have the dump out the side. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. It's a doozy. It was a good time. And then also Patreon, longer videos, early access and ad-free. Appreciate everybody that supports us on there. And then everybody that watches. We love you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.
Later.
Yeah.